there's nothing wrong with the looks at all. But hey guys, welcome to JP's LEGO Reviews. Today I want to review the LEGO Technic McLaren Formula 1 set. Now, this set is rated for those 18 and up. The piece count on this set is 1,432 pieces, and the set number on this set is 42141. So, let's break it down. Here is the Formula 1 car set in the flesh. Now, this set has quite a bit of an interesting design. I really like the way that LEGO have designed this set. It looks fantastic. I'm just going to quickly just show you as much of a 360-degree view as possible. And the first thing that you would notice is that there are heaps, and I really mean heaps, of stickers. LEGO went crazy with the amount of stickers that they used in this set. And the reason why is because obviously this is a racing LEGO set, and as you can see, there's plenty of sponsorships from the McLaren Formula 1 team. And because there's heaps of sponsorships on this set, a lot of it to be as realistic to the Formula 1 car itself as possible, LEGO have recreated as many of the sponsorships, and I think they've licensed every single major sponsor the McLaren had for this race, which, if I'm remembering correctly, the race that they raced this livery in was the 2021 British Grand Prix. Now, there are quite a few interesting features of this LEGO set, but I just want to say something immediately. This is a LEGO set you buy to display, not for really functionality, and as a display set, it looks fantastic. So, let's move on to the functions. Now, let's move on to the functionality of the set. Now, before I move on to the functions themselves, I just want to give you a quick tour of, let's just move this back, the sponsors. There's Dell, Kipsch, Toomey, CNBC, Pirelli, Maury Steel, Richard Mill, then moving the F1 car a bit, FX Pro, BitCI, Splunk, FX Pro, WebEx by Cisco, then I think it's a really hard one to see, but I believe it says NTM Pay, then Arrow, then Golf, then Korst, FAI Aviation Group, Hilton, and Darktrace. There are over 20 sponsorships in this LEGO set. But now, let's move on to the real functions. So, I'm just going to start off with the wheels. Now, it has suspension, quite obviously, but also when you raise it, that's when it's fully not in suspension. So when you place the set on the ground, it's slightly using the suspension. And this axle here connected to the tan colored gear wheel over there is what makes the pistons move. So if I lift this up, you can see the axles and the tan gear wheel moving, but you can also see the pistons firing onto your right. Now, with the pistons, actually, I do want to let you know that this is a V6 engine. It's not like a V8 or a V10 with extra cylinders hidden. The ones that you see are the ones that you'll get. And just to quickly show you them in motion, like I think you can see them, right? Like, yeah, they fire really quickly, they're easy, they're simple. Now, let's move on to the kind of front area. And firstly, you have mirrors here. Actually, I'm just going to focus in on them. So you can adjust them with the hard adjuster. And then there's a steering wheel. Now, this is what actually is used to steer the wheels of the set. As you can see, it's connected to a gear wheel over here. And let's just zoom out a little bit so you can see both me steering. So if I push it all to the left, it'll go slightly left. And if I push this all the way to the right, it'll go to the right. And there's quite a lot of detail in the steering wheels, reminiscent of the Formula 1 car. And I'm just going to move this slightly down, but in here you see the red bit. That's what moves to let it steer using the red bit and this rod. If I move it a little bit further, now we can see it. You can now see it being moved from left to right as the car is being steered. Now, the one complaint I do have about this set is, since it's a kind of display set, what Lego really should have included but didn't is a steering mechanism up somewhere on the top, because it is a bit difficult to access with your fingers through the kind of the made up glass chassis where the driver is, to actually steer it, since you have to get inside to fully steer the car. Or what I've actually done is you just turn the wheels like this if you want an easier way to steer it. But Lego really should have included something, especially on up top, like here or somewhere in the back, where it's really stealthy and kind of hard to see, or hidden in a really clever way, so that they can steer the car. You can steer the car without needing to compromise on the looks. And just before we move on to the instructions, this is the exhaust bit of the set as well, the red bit. So that is the exhaust, and actually I'll just show you the underside really quickly. So the underside is quite hollow, and you can see a huge amount of detail with the workings, especially here where you can see where you can spin the wheel. This bit moves, which leads to the moving of the pistons. But now let's move on to the instructions of a set. So here are the instructions of the set. Now, if you fold through, what I do like about this is you actually see a bit of information regarding this McLaren. You see how Lego and McLaren have kind of developed the set, and you can see at what stages you need to start building. Now, you just quickly skip through the set until you're practically done. You attach the wheels, and that's it. And unfortunately, just like other Technic sets like this, there are no references to other Lego sets in the range. But now we're at the back, let's move on to my final thoughts on this McLaren Formula 1 car. So, what are my final thoughts regarding this set? Well, firstly, it looks fantastic for what it is. It doesn't look great, it looks fantastic. Everything about it is so clean, and I really just enjoy the way that this set came together as well. It's a really entertaining build, and there's nothing wrong with the looks at all. But I do have a few different issues with the set. Firstly, it's a bit expensive for what it is. At an increased price of 300 Australian dollars, or I believe somewhere near 200 US dollars, this set is not good value for money. Actually, it's bad value for money. And I highly recommend getting this set at least at roughly 20 to 30% off, since you can find it easily here, at least in Australia, and it's way better value for your money. Also, I don't like the fact that Lego have included so many stickers in the set. There's so many stickers, but what I really don't like, I'm not too bothered by the stickers, but they really should have given us a secondary sort of sticker sheet, since there's so many stickers, and I did make a few little errors with some of the stickers, which can happen. So I would have appreciated Lego providing more stickers, especially considering it's such an expensive set. And other than that, I also wanted them to include a steering knob at the top, because it would make it a lot easier to steer. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not super good value for money. It uses way too many stickers, and they haven't provided enough replacements, and there's no real steering up on the column. And because of that, I have to rate this set, which I really love, 4.5 stars out of 5. I enjoyed the set, and I really do recommend it. And I recommend it to any Formula 1 fan, any Lego car fan, and any Lego vehicle fan who just wants an interesting Lego vehicle to build. But I cannot give it 5 stars simply because There are too many flaws with this set. There's just too much here that I cannot say it's perfect because it simply isn't. And yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know down below what your thoughts are. If you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button. If you want to see more content just like this, then please subscribe. I hope you all have a wonderful day and keep building.